Hi there. So I couldn't be in class because I had the keynote assessment, so this is going to be my presentation. I'm going to convince you to buy stock in our company, Panera Bread Company. Our stock symbol is PNRA. So why should you invest in Panera? Panera, unlike other companies, has seen pretty steady growth in the past 5 years. Other companies, their stock prices fluctuates on a weekly basis, but Panera has seen pretty steady growth, for the past 5 years. The stock price right now is $191.83. And that was at the close of the last business day, which was May 31st. You can't really see it over here, but if I just click over this other window, you'll see that there was a 1% drop in their stock price. But these daily drops and rises are not really telling of a company's performance. You have to really look at the big picture, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. So the price right now of Panera's Bread, as I said, is $191.83. If you look at their key statistics, which tells you their year change or 52-week change, you'll see that it's 36.81%. So that's an increase of 36.81% over the past year. So although once in a while you see a 1% drop, 2% drop, on a yearly basis, Panera is doing very well. Their shares outstanding are 29.15 million, which means that shareholders hold that much in the value of shares. So $29.15 million worth of shares. So if you go on this chart, you'll see that data visualized. This is a 52-week chart, which is a year, and you'll see that steady increase. If I zoom out to 2 years, again you'll see that increase. Around September 2011, you had a drop, which was during a recession, but there was a steep increase, which shows almost full recovery. And since then it's been increasing. And the thing is, Panera Bread does not, according to their website, they don't issue they don't pay cash dividends because they use the money to finance the growth of the company. So your next question is, why should you invest in Panera if they're not issuing dividends? How are you making money? So let's go to a 5-year chart. So if you bought Panera stock in January 2009, that cost you roughly $40 per share. If you were to sell that stock today, it would be worth $190. That's roughly about 4.5. So the stock that you bought in January of 2009, multiply that by 4.5, and that's what you get now, which is a huge return on your investment. So the way to really make money with Panera Bread stock is either to buy low and sell high. And their steady growth guarantees, almost guarantees that you'll be able to do that, or wait until they start issuing cash dividends, which would it doesn't look like it's gonna happen in the near future because they really are trying to expand. Their market share of Panera, let's click the industry link, and that'll show you them in comparison to their top competitors. And the biggest competitor is the Starbucks Corporation, which is a huge company. If I scroll down to the market capitalization, Starbucks has roughly $47 billion in market capitalization, while Panera has roughly $6 billion. We did the math, and it comes out to roughly 10%. So Panera owns roughly 10% of the market share. But it's a very small company in comparison to Starbucks, and it's it's pretty proportional in terms of the market share it owns and the size of the company. So you should definitely invest. Next, we're going to look at their Panera's balance sheets. I had them open. So all these numbers are in thousands. So Panera started for this is a list compiling December 2010 to December 2012. The total assets in 2010 were 900 million. Now they're around as of December, they're 1.3 billion. Their liabilities went from 300 million to about 446 million. Their stockholders' equity went from 450 million to about 611 million. So there's been this steady increase. There hasn't been a decrease. Annually, if I click quarterly, you'll see the same. It's been increasing. There hasn't been any decreases. So that's good. Next, we're just going to quickly take a look at their income statement, sorry. And you'll see in 2010 their gross profit was 536 million, and by 2012 the gross profit is 756 million. So your money that you're investing is being put to good use, and the revenue from 2010 to 2012, it's a very large increase percentage wise. So you know that Panera is doing very well, and they're using the money that you pay, the money that you invest very wisely. So those are the reasons you should invest in Panera.